everybody, Coach Sam,
Coach Beck.
you are in for a treat because this is something that a lot of you have asked for. It is a pre-run mobility workout. Dynamic stretching. This is what we want you to do before you go out for a run. It's a 10-minute quick jam-packed mobility session from head to toe to get you in the right frame of body and mind before you hit the trails.
We suggest that you remember this. You might do it with us a few times, but it will be one that you can take and do mentally when you drive for your run before the trails. So we really ask that you try and remember it and just need to stand. All you need for this workout is really your shoes on.
And yourself.
And yourself.
But I would also say it's great that sometimes you'll find like a point of tension or stickiness in some part of your body, and you can kind of work on that a little bit more. So don't be too rigid with this workout. Amend it as you need throughout your training journey. Let's get rolling.
Let's go. So for this session, we are going to start with your feet and work up the body, okay? So let's start with an ankle roll because I really like to get a good range of movement in there, and it's great for trail running. So we're going to start by getting up on your toe and doing a clockwise motion around. So your heel is going to be the dictator of how far you go because that's throwing your ankle around in circles. 10 clockwise and then 10 counterclockwise. I like how we both got our hands on the hips at the same time.
It feels good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
3, 2, and 1. Counterclockwise now.
Doesn't matter how many times I do this, I always get some creaks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only way that you really get those creaks out, it's a good thing that you're doing that.
Our ankles take a huge loading.
And the other side.
Other side. So, and we often neglect them. We might favour maybe our glutes, our quads, even our hamstrings. But definitely for me, ankles are my Achilles heels. So it's something I have to focus heaps on before a run.
Definitely. And then let's go clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever way you didn't go the first time around. And a locked ankle can cause a lot of injuries. So the soleus can get upset at the calf muscles when you have a locked ankle, and so can your feet. So it's really good to open them up. Sam's going to do her homework all the time now.
No, this is something I do. And, it can get quite jammed. So often if you go to a physio or even a podiatrist, that's one of the first things they might start to do is really start to open up the mobility and the range of motion in your ankle.
That's it. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go into, you can stretch out your feet, into a calf raise. Okay, so it's a rocking calf raise. I'm going to face this way so you can see how high I am, and you can face beautiful Sam and she can smile at you. But we're going up on the toes, okay? And as we come back, we're going to actually lift our heel, lift our 4 feet off the ground back onto our heels and then come back up. So it's kind of like a rocking motion. You can add a bicep curl in there too if you like. I just copied Sam, really. No, or you can put your hands on the hips.
Not the first time, Beck.
So the truth, it's true, that's why we're here today. We just copy each other.
Yeah.
And rock forward. So we're going to do 20. Ooh, rock it all the way back, nearly fell back. 20 all up.
So if you're not doing calf raises with the rock, you can actually do them on a set of stairs throughout the day sometimes, just like calf drops. And you can get a really great extension on the descent of the step.
Yeah, and go lower than the foot, which gives you a little bit more range of motion too. Okay, last one. Stay up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, just bend the knees a little. Get the hamstrings working. All right, now we're going to go into a quad flick. So grab your right ankle for me around the lace. Okay, so around the lace of your shoe. You can pop your arm up if you like, or you can pop it on the hip. But what we're going to do is just flick that foot forward and then catch it again. Okay, if you're having trouble with this motion, you can actually put yourself against a wall or just stare at one spot to make sure that you're staying on that one foot, because your whole body weight is now on that left side, which is great because it switches on your central nervous system and gets you ready to do that in a running motion. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Okay, switch sides, other side now. Grab that, those laces, the ankle, whatever you can grab, and flick it out. Keep breathing in this. Nice deep breaths.
I feel like you get bonus points if you make that sound.
Yeah.
The little scuff on the ground.
Yeah, the little scuff on the ground. You just hear you coming.
I'm warming up.
I'm warming up. Scoot, scoot.
The trail's here I come.
2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Good job. Okay. Dance it out a little, shake it out a little. We're going to go into a hamstring sweep now. So hinge from the hips, slight bend in that left knee. You're going to place the right foot forward about a foot away. Your feet should be hip width apart here. So what we're going to do is actually reach down to the ground to push your butt back and sweep those arms all the way up. So what you want to make sure that you do is keep that torso nice and straight, okay? So sweeping the hands through, but keep the torso straight. We don't want to see round shoulders, okay? And sit that butt back as much as you can. So feeling that stretching sensation in the right hamstrings there is where you want to be. 2 more. Bring the breath into it. Exhale as you go up. Nice. Okay, other side. Let's put the left foot forward, toes up, micro bend in that right knee. Hinge from the hips, so hinge it back first, shoulders back and down. Reach for the floor. It's okay if you don't touch the floor. You might be a little tighter than us. But that's your aim. So try and get as low as you can. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. We're going to a hip opener now. So I'll face you, but what we're going to do is bring that right knee up to hip height and pretend you're going over a fence. Okay? And then back. Opposite side, left side now, over and then back. Okay? We're here for 6 movements. Really trying to open up that hip. See how far you can get that foot back. Rotate. Nice. Bring your arms into it if you like. Into you.
Give my regards to Broadway.
I was more going spirit fingers, but we'll take that too. Last one.
You can do Bring It On and I'll do Broadway.
Okay.
Between the two of us, I think we're some real contestants for a musical right now.
100%. Last one. Great. So good. Really good. Wiggle those hips out. Do what you need to do. I like to just do some hip circles.
Look at
one
that.
way and then the other way.
Look at that.
It's good. It's actually really good to activate those hips and get them.
I feel like you're a cowgirl
open.
in your past life.
Maybe. Okay, last one. We're going to go into an A skip. Okay, so start slow by just marching on the spot, bringing that right knee up to hip height, opposite arm, opposite leg, exactly like you would do in a running motion. And then we'll add some bounce. You ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
Okay, knee drive up and just bouncing on that forefoot. Okay? So if you have room and you don't want to do this on the spot, you can actually do it in a forward motion too. All right? Drills are very important for runners, especially with running mechanics. So if you're looking to increase those, this is a good place to start. 3, 2, and 1.
I was just going to say, you're also starting to really bring your heart rate up.
Yeah.
Which is kind of quite perfect as you're starting to go on that run.
That was a little secret for them, but you gave them the nugget. Secret sauce. Okay, now you should feel ready to run. We hope you enjoyed that mobility workout. Enjoy your run.
See you, everyone.